let's get on with example 2. This time we're finding time. We have a current of 2.68 amps. Gold cyanide. But it tells us it's gold 1. And we want 5 grams of gold. So if we know that we want 5 grams of gold, we need to find out how many moles of is that. And so we look up gold on our periodic table and we see that it has a molar mass of 197, is it? Is that right? Yes, okay. So we find the moles of gold. So we're working backwards. There was one more thing that I wanted to mention to you, which I forgot before. So we find the moles of gold. What we know that the place where we can see the relationship between electrons and the metal ions is in the half equation. So we were told that it was Au single plus, and so we have to formulate this half equation ourselves. Okay, so that if we look on the electrochemical series, which half equation does it have for gold? Oh, sorry, habit. Put a G in there accidentally. It's right up the top. 3 plus, yeah. And so we have to know, don't use the one that's on the electrochemical series. We've got the clue given in the question with the Roman numeral in the bracket to tell us that it's actually this oxidation number for our gold. So that means our ratio is 1 to 1, so our moles of electrons is the same. And now we can plug that back into Faraday's our equation. And this is proper form. I will subtract half a mark every time you leave out the equation. Okay, so write the equation before you substitute in. And then this gives us a value of T of 913. Now, what I wanted to mention to you that I forgot, and it came up in the previous question, and that was where time was given as 2 hours and 35 minutes. And often you'll see questions like this and it'll say, or maybe it says for 1 hour. How many sig figs? Well, what we're assuming is that these are exact values. And so that if we're given an hour, we've got at least 3 sig figs from that, okay? Because we're counting it as accurate to the nearest second. So this would actually be 4 sig figs, wouldn't it? Okay, so don't look at that 1 hour and think, oh, my answer has to be to 1 sig fig. It's not, because we're converting that to seconds. We use the seconds in the equation, and it's where we're actually calculating that the sig figs count. All right, so whatever you're using in the equation is the correct way of thinking about the sig figs for that value. All right, so last one, and there's a question like this on the assignment, and I'm going to just